Hello to all my Ohio high school football fans and friends out there. Welcome to another sports edition of the Buckeye Vinnie YouTube channel sports show. Sit back, relax, and my friends, let's talk some Ohio high school football. And we are now going into the second round of the playoffs. Amazing. This fast. So my friends, we have a nice matchup in Division 2, Region 7. We have number 6 seed Hoover Vikings coming in at 9-2. By the way, congratulations to Hoover. They ended up getting past, actually destroyed Northland 50-6 last Friday. Will be taking on the Massillon Tigers, number 3 seed in Division 2, Region 7, Massillon coming in with a 7-3 record. My friends, Massillon will be hosting the Hoover Vikings in beautiful Paul Brown Stadium Friday night. We are talking about Coach Nate Moore and the Massillon Tigers obviously having a bye in Week 1, okay, which means the top 4 seeds in each region will receive a bye, which Massillon did, and that the top 4 seeds will be able to host a playoff game, which Massillon will be at Paul Brown Stadium. Now, we're talking about the Massillon Tigers coming in to this game against Hoover this Friday night, averaging 30 points per game, defensively giving up 19. This is a very hot Massillon Tigers team. They have won 6 out of their last 7, and it was a big momentum boost by knocking off arch rival Camp McKinley Bulldogs in Tom Benson Stadium 2 weeks ago by beating the Bulldogs by the score of 21-14. Talking about the Massillon Tigers, offensively, they average 284 yards of total offense per game. Defensively, they only give up 247 total yards to their opponents per game. A lot of good things Massillon has done this season compared to last season. Check this out. Massillon averages 160 yards on the ground. Phenomenal. They are led by their featured back, Xavier Owens. What a year he's having. 974 rushing yards this season. A 6-point average yard per carry average, and 13 rushing touchdowns. How about Anthony McMullen Jr.? What a job he's done filling in, coming off the bench to give Xavier Owens a rest. 514 rushing yards on the year, 4.7 yard per carry average, and 3 scores. And Christian Kohler, 155 yards on the ground. Check this out. 8.6 yard per carry average, and second on the team with 4 rushing touchdowns. Very impressive. They are led by quarterback Mandel Patterson. He's been managing this offense very consistent, completing 65% of his passes for 1,087 yards, 15 touchdown strikes, and 7 interceptions. My friends, a big reason why I said that Massillon has improved this season on a few stats is when it comes to penalties. Now, last season, Massillon, when it came to penalties, was not a disciplined football team. Okay? I'm sure Nate Moore would say that. In the playoffs, Massillon committed a lot of penalties. This season, Massillon has only committed 80 penalties to their opponents. Check this out. 113 penalties. So, my friends, without a doubt, Coach Nate Moore has definitely fixed that issue with being a disciplined team. Massillon, once again, 80 penalties. The opponents, 113. A very interesting stat here. Third down conversions. Massillon has ended up, third down conversions, 44% on third down conversions. Very impressive. The opponents converting on third downs, not good at all. Only 31% of the time the opponents convert on third down. So, my friends, we have Massillon at 44%, the opponents only at 31%. Very interesting stat. For me, it's a very impressive stat if you're a Massillon Tigers fan, without a doubt. Defensive-wise, like I mentioned, they are stacked. Very good D-line this season. Very good linebacking core. Secondary, Braylon Gamble leads the team with 3 interceptions. Deontay Malone with 2. Isaac Maxheimer with 2. Chase White with 2. And Jaden Williams with 1. As a team, 10 defensive interceptions. And that's pretty impressive. So Massillon 7-3, 10 games. They have 10 interceptions total so far as a team. So let's just say this, they average an interception a game. Not bad at all. My friends, now turning over to the Hoover Vikings. I will give you my prediction at the end of this video who will win this game. We are talking about the Hoover Vikings coming in, like I said, at 9-2. Very impressive. Offensively, they put up 34 points per game. Defensively, they give up 16. Not bad at all. Against Northland, my friends, this game was over at half. Literally. I'm not being sarcastic. This score at halftime was Hoover 43, Northland 6 at halftime. Now, when I look at Hoover Vikings, I studied this team. They're a good ball club. Okay, their only 2 losses of the year was a 21-20 setback to the Camp McKinley Bulldogs, and they also lost to their arch rival Lake by the score of 20-14. So there's 2 close games that Hoover could have pulled these games out. They did not, but it's not as if they got blown out by either one of these 2 very good opponents. When you look at Hoover's starting quarterback, this is a very much of a veteran team, without a doubt. They have a lot of seniors on this team. Senior quarterback John Collins. Very good arm, very consistent quarterback. He's not afraid to throw the long ball, okay? And for me, he's a very good, consistent quarterback. He does not force anything. He takes what the defense gives him. Very smart kid. They also have wide receiver. His favorite target is Jack Andes, also a senior on this team. They have a good rushing attack with Carson Duggan and Michael Lamlin. And how about defense? Linebacker Chase Lukens anchors that defense that once again only gives up 16 points to their opponents. Now, I broke some things down. 5 out of their 9 wins, okay? Once again, 5 out of their 9 wins were against teams that were 500 or below. So that jumped out at me, okay? That really did. Once again, they played a very good Camp McKinley Bulldogs team, and they lost 21-20, and played a very good Lake team and lost 20-14. Both games they were in it, but bottom line, they failed to get the job done, and that was their 2 losses on the year. The last time Massillon and Hoover got it on, you got to go all the way back to 2020. You know, that great 2020 year. You couldn't do anything in the country. They locked us down. But Ohio high school football kids could tackle one another and still play football. Okay, anyways, Massillon, I just wanted to throw that in there. The Massillon Tigers in 2020 defeated the Hoover Vikings pretty handily by the score of 48-23. That was the last time they faced off in the playoffs against one another. My friends, it's going to come down to this. Hoover will be traveling to Massillon. Once again, Hoover, the number 6 seed, 9-2. Massillon, the number 3 seed in Division II, Region 7, 7-3. Massillon has been hot, let's be honest. They've won 6 out of their last 7. I look at Massillon's schedule compared to Hoover's schedule. Massillon definitely had the harder schedule. Massillon beat Bennett. Bennett's only lost 1 game on the year. Massillon handled Bennett, team from Buffalo, New York, 35-0. Massillon beat St. Ed's. That's right. St. Ed's 21-14. St. Ed's 8-2 this season. Massillon also took down Cornerstone Christian Academy, a very good football team, okay, from San Antonio, Texas. Actually, they whipped them pretty good, 45-20. Let's not forget Massillon beating Cardinal Ritter, a very good Cardinal Ritter team from St. Louis, Missouri. Now, all of these teams I just mentioned all have winning records. So, my friends, and they are all very good, stout football teams, without a doubt. And let's not forget, just 2 weeks ago, Massillon going in to Tom Benson Stadium and knocking off the Camp McKinley Bulldogs 21-14 in that arch rival battle. You know, I give Massillon a lot of credit, Coach Nate Moore, without a doubt. You know, we're talking about Massillon 7-3, won 6 out of their last 7. This team is really hot. They average 160 yards on the ground. This is going to be fairly much of an easy one. I like the Massillon Tigers to take down the Hoover Vikings in this game. Without a doubt, my friends, when I seen that, Xavier Owens coming into this game healthy, McMullen Jr. running the ball very good. They have Christian Collar coming off the bench to help out big time. Deontay Malone's been doing a great job, and Mendel Patterson has been managing this offense pretty well. So once again, without a doubt, I like the Massillon Tigers to move on and defeat the Hoover Vikings in the second round of the OHSAA football playoffs. My friends, if you are new to my channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please smash the subscribe button. If you like this video, which I hope you all do, my Massillon Tigers friends out there, please click on the like button. And not only do I love to read your comments, but I love to get back and respond to every comment that I do read. So please comment down below. Please check out Super Thanks. Any donation to the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel sports show is appreciated. And my friends, bottom line, if you could, click on this face right up here to subscribe. Like always, my friends, peace out. God bless you all. Keep the faith. Stay strong. And until next time, once again, I like the Massillon Tigers to beat the Hoover Vikings in the second round of the playoffs. Buckeye Vinny is out of here.